It's been a great season so far. If we can win the FA Cup and then win the World Cup, it'll be perfect.
To win this award above the likes of Thierry Henry, John Terry, you know, to get the nod above players like that, I mean, yeah, it's a special award to win.
Just 2 weeks later, baby Lexi is born. Alex decides to be induced early to avoid a fixture pile-up.
Alex delivered at 9:33, so I was helping with the labour for 3 hours before it came out. And that's our job and our role. I think we've got to get involved and help them get through it, because there's no getting away from it. They work hard in that labour, and they need help to get through it. And I play the captain's role in there. Yeah. I had to stay up the top end and help Alex, you know, go through the pain. But no, I nearly lost my ear though. At one point during this, she was saying, "I feel like biting your ear off." So you know, I was getting all the blame. I felt guilty actually. I said, "So go on, have a bite and just don't bite it off. I've got a World Cup to play in a few weeks."
His duties as a father have just doubled.
It was up till 2 last night, winding it. Cheese and nappies. Oh.
4 sleepless nights later, Cardiff. It would prove to be the game to define a long-busting season.
Yeah, I never slept well the night before. I was thinking about it, how it was going to go, and I think once, when you're going in favourites, it's like these... On cup final day, it's talking about the game, about set pieces, about the small details, about who you're marking, what could happen, what might happen, just to make sure that every single player is 100% ready to go into. Dean Ashton, he had a big hand in the first goal, and Jamie was unlucky to score an own goal. And the keeper makes a mistake and we're 2-0 down with 30 minutes played. That's when you start worrying, you know, it's not going to be your day and you might be picking up a runners-up medal. I played a free kick to Peter Crouch, and it was onside. We've looked back at the tapes and it's onside. And, you know, they're the decisions you need to go for you to make the game a little bit easier, and it wouldn't have went to extra time if that goal stood. The ball for Jibril was instinct, yeah. I seen him make a good run and I managed to play the ball spot on. It was a great finish. He still had a lot of work to do, but he done really well. At 2-1, it's still in the first half. That's when you get a bit of belief. Similar to Istanbul when I get my header. If you get one back, you know the other team's going to have a negative reaction and there's a chance you get back into the game. Being 2-1 down at Cardiff to a good side like West Ham, we needed the Istanbul experience and the players to remember that night, to believe that we could still win the game. It was a hit and hope ball into the box by Xavi, and there was 3 or 4 players that went up for it at the same time, and Peter just managed to stretch his neck and get a nod down. And I knew as soon as he set the ball, I knew I could score, because the set was perfect to hit on the volley, and I just smashed it into the roof of the net. I was actually the closest to Paul and tried to stop the cross, and if he would have crossed the ball, I would have stopped it. But because he has missed the cross and it's gone in the top corner, it's one of them goals where you think West Ham's name's on the cup, it's not going to be our day. I thought, you know, the game's over. I just thought we were just seeing out the clock. I was cramped up, I was really tired. On another day, if I never had cramp and the scoreline was different, I may have tried to control that ball and tried to set up an attack, but I just thought to myself that, you know, the clock's running out, time's running out, I'm just going to hit this as hard as I can and try and hit the target, and I caught it so nice. You could see the West Ham boys sort of, you know, it knocked the stuff out of them, and I think they lost belief. You've got 90 minutes in that heat on such a big pitch, and the game was up and down. It was an attacking game. By the time we got towards the end of 90 minutes, I was cramping up, and once we went into extra time, I was really struggling with it. Neither side had much energy to go and get a winner, so... And I was quite happy with that, you know, being the captain. I thought to myself, if this goes to penalties, you know, we've got to be favourites. I know it's a lottery, but I knew how good Pepe Reina was at penalties. I've seen him in training. I've seen tapes of him save penalties in Spain, and I knew he was a better penalty stopper than Shaka Hislop. The stadium's still full, it's rocking. I lost the toss and the penalties were at the West Ham end. So I'm walking up to the penalty and I'm getting booed, and the West Ham fans are trying their best to put me off. But it was just all focus and concentration. I knew where I was going walking up to the penalty. I'd practiced a few in training a couple of days leading up to it. I made sure the ball was on the floor properly, and my run up was right, and I knew exactly what I was going to do to it. I was going to hit it with the laces into the right.
Steven had done his bit. The rest was inevitable. The margin of victory wafer thin, but a million miles. Those who were not in Cardiff to witness it saluted their hero in his absence.
Steven Gerrard, Gerrard! He's big on his... Steven Gerrard, Gerrard!
The Gerrard final, as it will doubtless be known to future generations, had matched Istanbul for drama and brought another major trophy back to the city, which perhaps more than any other, yearns for success on the football field. Liverpool prepared to welcome home their team, the cup, and their captain.
I can't describe to you how I'm feeling. It's right up there with Istanbul. Tuesday was obviously another great night for myself. Me and Lily, obviously one of the best nights of my life, and then Lexi, second girl, and it's been a great week for me. Not much sleep, but just glad to have this cup in my hands, and I can't wait to celebrate with the boys in a minute.
Unbelievable, really. Before the season started, the idea was for a massive improvement in the league and to try and deliver a trophy for our superb supporters. And yes, I'm just glad it's all done and dusted now, and now I can just forget about Liverpool for the summer and concentrate fully on England now.
I'm sure that bacon butty on the dietitian will be happy. It's my last bacon butty for the next month. It's actually on the phone now, but it is difficult. I miss everyone. I'm a homeboy. I like being at home. The FA card's gone to my old address.
From an individual point of view, I want to go there and play well, just continue my form from Liverpool into England. And from the team's point of view, we want to bring the trophy back. We've got a great chance with the players we've got, the belief in the squad. If we get a couple more players 100% fit and sharp, we can win the tournament. Of course, you dream about it all the time. It's such a magic trophy, and it's the biggest competition you can play in as a player. Yeah, I'd love to get my hands on it, and I'm going to give everything I've got to try and make that happen, and I'm sure the rest of the boys are. But it's exciting times for the country. I'm sure it'll be buzzing by the time the World Cup gets underway, and I can promise all the supporters and everyone out there will give it our best shot.
Next on Sky One.
It's Rooney!
Paddy McGuinness takes us inside the mind and body of Wayne Rooney.
I'm going in.
And now showing on Sky Box Office.
You think you deserve it?
I know I do.
You're playing with that lot in London on Saturday.
More football in goal.